thank each and every one of you all for coming out this evening. You know, oftentimes you hear the bad things that people do, but what is the example here? These are the wonderful, these are the good things, and these are the things that we need to carry into our community every day. Let's give ourselves a well-rounded applause. Also, too, one thing that we want to remember, without someone implementing what Sheriff Hennessy is and has done, there would not be the programs that made it possible for many of the In the Trenches Award people to be here today. And we want you to take that spirit to whatever county, whatever state that you have today, take it to your community. The furthest In the Trenches Award person that we have here today is straight out of New York. And that's a wonderful thing to know that that person has come from our jails, has eaten the same food, wore somebody else's underwear. Now he's wearing his own Hanes, makes him feel good all right. So, I'm Dr. Jones, and I'm one of the founding members of the Senior Offender Program. And each time that she mentions Dr. Davis, I can cry before she cried, because he was a wonderful and a committed man for the men and women in the inside society. I can't help but say that there are many of you all that are committed to it. Come out and join our meetings. Then also, we need your pockets to be empty. We need your money. It's because it takes money and not a handshake to do what we're doing. And it takes love and commitment to do what we're doing. So don't forget, let's give Frank a well-rounded applause. And for some of the young people out here who say, I want to be just like the chairman. Remember, the chairman went on and got his AA degree. The chairman went on and got his BA degree. The chairman said, I'm tired of this, doc, I ain't going no more. The chairman went on and got his master's degree. Jumped back and picked up another master's degree. And he's making himself become a real chairman because he's working on his doctorate degree. And so the thing of it is that what he is doing, all of you can do it. Our sons and daughters can do it. So the thing of it is, if you're afraid of your son and your daughter, stick them with a pen and say, Dr. Jones told me to stick you. He told me to tell you to get up off your big, fat, rusted duster and do something. So what I'm saying to all of us, let's continue to have the spirit of In the Trenches. And let's continue to do what we're supposed to do, to wipe and make things better in our community. And with that, I'm out.
Hey, Dr. Jones. Thank you, man. I got it.
Are we on? Are we here? Here I am. Hey, so how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all waiting on the change agent, son. Y'all like, come on, man. Hey, I want y'all to give a round of applause to Reverend Hall for the food, City of Dreams for the ones that came around and gave all that thank you. Did y'all recognize the ages of our children that was here serving y'all, grown adults? Isn't that a beautiful thing? I want y'all also give a round in here for the Baby Hunters, Point My Purpose Senior Services, the committees, and as a matter of fact, I want you to give one for yourself for being here during these hard economic times out there for a good cause, for building this movement, and people like, man, Frank, $50, man. What's that? No, I'm just kidding. So look, this brother here, I ain't playing. All right, no, I won't play. But Mr. Dools is going to be our first recipient of the Change Agents Awards. Can y'all give him a round of applause? Right. So, Mr. Parad Dools, oh man, did y'all see him in that book? Did y'all get the book? For those y'all ain't gonna have to book it, cost $5. Y'all gotta donate to the cause, right? But look, this cat here, man, he making music, he making film. He's over there with Baby Foundation. I mean, the man travel and tour. I mean, see, we deal with people that work in the trenches, y'all. I want y'all to understand. Just because you got a title don't mean you make it up here. Y'all hear that, huh? This man is working in the trenches, so a round of applause for this dude right here.
Y'all better go get the souvenir book and quit playing. First of all, I do want to give an honor to God, because it's amazing to be standing before you. So I have to do that. The next thing that I have to do is just give love and admiration to everybody who do the kind of work that we do. I love you guys, man, because it's not easy to do what we do, but we do it. So give yourself a hand, first of all. I want to say thank you to my family. My family is back there. I want to say thank you to you. A time away, I know I have a lot of time away. Most of all, she's about 5 feet tall. I look like Shackavelli, you know, when I'm standing next to her. My little bitty wifey, she's about this big, she's 5 feet tall. I want to give honor to my wife, Jillian. She's right there. Stand up, mama. Stand up. That's her right there. Real quick, I want to say this. I am a convict. I'm a convict. I'm a recovering drug addict. You know, it's kind of hard to say it, but that's what it is. You know, you see all the glamour and the glitz, but that's who I am. And I am so blessed because I spent time in San Quentin, I spent time in Susanville State Penitentiary, and I spent time at Broome County Jail, and I spent time at 850 Bryan. And then I was so blessed to be able to go into recovery, I think like 25 years ago, and be able to change my life. And God changed my life. But I was able to take my life and turn my life around. I'm very blessed. I'm an award-winning filmmaker. I do stage plays, I produce music, all the stuff that Frank said is true. But I was able to turn around and give it back, create programs, and help youth. But not only that, I was able to make a filmmaking and health education program. And the Sheriff's Department had picked it up. And it helps and it works with inmates, teaching them multimedia inside the prisons, and then working with them on the outside of the prisons, teaching them multimedia. We created public service announcements for radio at San Quentin up there with the No More Tears Project, and Cameo ran those ads. That was a blessing. But not only that, we created public service announcements with the brothers inside. They wrote health educational stuff about HIV, AIDS, health disparities, all that type of stuff inside. And then the brothers that were coming out on the outside became part of the crew to produce the music to a documentary that we did and to do the filming and all that. And I'm saying all that because God took my life and I was able to be an inmate, but then come out as an inmate and help other inmates. I think I'm preaching. But that's what it's all about, though. It's all about giving back and helping other people, because if you ain't helping nobody, you ain't doing nothing. Right. So that's what that is, and our rewards are in heaven. Amen. And I know that my reward is in heaven, but it does still feel kind of good to get something and for people to recognize you. I want to say thank you to Frank and thank you to everybody on the staff at the Senior Center and ex-offender program. God bless you for what you guys are doing. And let's keep on soldiering and keep on doing the work. God bless you. I see you. See you.
That's what this is all about. Y'all feel that passion? Mr. Norman Thomas, you hear Norman Thomas? Mr. Norman Thomas, he worked over there with Swartz the Plowshare. He is CATC and IDAC and all those different credentials. I can't even tell you all the credentials, but this brother worked hard with the veterans. He's working hard with the people in recovery. I want y'all to give a round of applause for this man right here. And hold on one second. Can I say this real quick? Hey, y'all got 1 minute, all right? Chairman has spoken. Congratulations.
First, I want to give honor to God, because I am too a parolee. I had a C, D, K, and a P number.
All right.
And God puts certain people in your life, and there's a lady in Hayward that's my angel. Her name is Renetta Lewis. She received one of these awards a few years ago. But I came out of prison, I had nowhere to go, didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be clean, but I didn't know if I had what it took. And she put up with all my bad behaviors and taught me how to love myself and how to love other people. And being a counselor was the last thing I wanted to do, but God has other plans, and here I am. And I get to work with a wonderful lady in the cover program. Community of Veterans Engaged in Restoration, started by Sheriff Hennessy, Miss Maggie Chandler. And I want to say thank you to her, because I've learned a lot from her, just co-facilitating the group. And just like the senator said, guys are coming home. Guys are coming home. Yeah. We need resources.
That's right.
We need money. We need medical care. We need mental health care. You know, I'm a combat veteran.
That's right.
I served in Vietnam. I came home with a heroin habit because that's the way we dealt with what we did over there. And it took 30 years and 4 prison commitments for me to get back. And I want to thank my heroes, my father, who stood by me and through everything I've been through. And he's a native of San Francisco. He's sick, he couldn't be here today. And I was with him, I said, Dad, I ain't gonna go. And he said, no, you get up, you go over there and you get that. So I'm gonna bring this home to him
That's right.
and say thank you to him.
Lindy Elizabeth Alvarez, can you stand up where you at, Lindy? Lindy, y'all see that woman right there in the middle of the aisle right there? She does photography, and she put together a great book that's being held up by Ms. Davis right there of our incarcerated population. And man, it's a beautiful book. And Lindy, can you tell them where to get it from? Can you come up here real quick? Can you let them know where they can get that beautiful book? Y'all have to email her. I don't have glasses on. Can you read this one? I can't see it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't read it. Can you read this? Without your glasses?
Name Elizabeth Alvarez, Bay Area, Earth Photography.
You gotta speak up, baby.
Yeah, come to the microphone. I can't read it.
You got glasses in your
Okay, our
head.
email address is LYNDEAREAPHOTOGRAPHY.com.
Okay.
Want to repeat it? It's Lindy at Bay Area birthphotography.com.
All right.
I just want y'all to know she came in and she chose the SEOP program on this point as a project. And also, we got Sonny in here, we got Mr. Richardson in here, we got Ellison in here. Y'all raise y'all hands who's doing the filming and photography up in here. So we got Mindy over here, Mindy. Raise your hand, Mindy, you doing photography. So, and we got Delia back there doing photography. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. So, this man been waiting. Like, when I sent out the award list, he said, Frank, man, is this a joke on my name, man? I forgot to put his name on it, right? So Scott is on here. We about to honor Scott Shield, who worked at the San Francisco Sheriff Department.
Good afternoon. I am nervous. It's all right. I'll work through it. My name is Scott. I'm a grateful recovering alcoholic. Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. Somebody talked about Susanville. I've been there. It snows there. I grew up in New England. I hadn't seen snow in a lot of years until I ended up in Susanville. So I just look like this. One of the first questions a new client says to me, "Are you the police?" And then the second question, when they see my mugshot from San Quentin on my wall, is that you? And I say, well, does that answer your first question? So I just wanted to share some numbers with you, to bore you, right? Real quick, it'll be real brief. It won't be news to you, I promise you that, but currently in our domestic violence program, our community programs with the Sheriff's Department, we have around 96, 98 clients. 70% of those are African American. 70%, 69.8 or something like that to be exact, right? About a third, 30-something% are 18 to 25. So let me back, and chances are, right, they're probably about 90% African American, right? That age range, right? So I think that needs to be said. And especially since we got somebody here running for DA, right? So what I'm getting at is that there's a disparity in accountability, right? There's a major disparity in accountability, and that needs to be said. It's not to say that the people that I work with don't need to be held accountable. They do, absolutely. But the disparity, that's one of my biggest frustrations, is the disparity, right? It's just like, I mean, you don't see a lot of people who look like me in my program, right? You know what I mean? For real. I mean, that's just the bottom line. So this is really an honor. I mean, it really is. I mean, when I read the list, it's like an induction list to the Hall of Fame or something. You know what I mean? It's like, this is really cool. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to calling him Dr. Chairman. I think that's what it would be. Dr. Chairman. Thanks a lot.
San Francisco, man, we had a great sheriff like Michael Hennessy, man. I want to tell you, we got this great program. We got a few great programs in that jail, right? We got the No Violence Alliance Project. Anybody here from No Violence Alliance? Y'all want to stand up like Sergeant Dax and your crew and sing with Dexter Lewis sitting over there on the side, like, you know, see, they know us when they be like writing us like, hey, I couldn't even go check on that client. I don't know. They know us then, right? We did a good job on the rock. And we got Felicia Jones over there with that Project Breakthrough, man. Project Breakthrough. For those of y'all who don't know about Project Breakthrough inside that county jail, I'm gonna tell y'all something. She worked with the youngsters, man, 18 to 25, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a few OGs up in there, right? But y'all know what they in there for? Oh, y'all got quiet. We talking guns. Man, it's sad. We talking guns, we talking robberies, we talking gangs. You know, and all praise to the God for me working in that particular unit. I didn't have stomach pain saying, Frank, I want to drive my man down, man. I'm tired of living like this, man.
All right.
You know, I done had a few that was